For many, the idea of becoming a professional soccer player and standing in front of thousands as your name is announced as part of a starting 11 is a dream. There's many ways to get to that dream, but for some, it involved traveling to San Antonio and trying out for a small United Premier Soccer League club. It is the first step to what you could only imagine becoming a reality. This is San Antonio's new club, Samba FC.
Throat of San Antonio Samba. It's their first season as Samba. You guys were Genova FC last year.
Yes, we were.
Playing with the Texas Premier Soccer League.
Yes, one season.
What was the idea behind the name change?
Well, we started with the name Genova because we had a gentleman in Italy that was going to be partner with us, and on top of that, that was the soccer academy that my son went to 2 years ago to train for 4 or 5 months in Italy, called Genova Soccer Academy. So when things didn't work out, we didn't have the gentleman part of the program. We were still in a way advertising for him, and then just out of legality reasons, we just decided to go back to Samba. And what really made it to the point for me to really make the decision was because I'm opening up my Samba club, my youth club, in fall. So we figured that we would tie in the semi-pro team with the Samba Youth Academy and make it the one name.
And the Youth Academy's been around for a few years with a small hiatus.
Yes. We were around for 5 years. I closed it for about a year and a half, almost 2 years. Reason being is that we started to get the ball rolling for the semi-pro team. My son at the time signed his first contract in 2015 with a Mexican team, second division, Club Calor, and I was doing a lot of traveling with my son, representing him and things, so I just could not be at two places at one time, so I felt that was the best time to close it for him.
And last year, you guys were with the Texas Premier Soccer League.
Yes.
Had some success, making it to the semifinals of the Texas Cup.
Texas Cup, yeah.
So, why the switch to the UPSL this year?
It was a no-brainer. I've always been talking to the administrator of UPSL a couple years back, always giving them phone calls, sending them email, hey, when are you going to start in Texas? And they said, well, we're going to do it soon. We went into TPSL because there was just no other semi-pro team to start. When we got the word that UPSL was going to start in spring of 2018, we figured we would do it immediately. And plus, another thing is that it's a year-round league. TPSL is just considered during the fall. We wanted to play year-round, give our boys an opportunity to develop. And then with the homework that I've done in investigative UPSL, it's just they really treat their members incredible. It's a nationwide league with over 185 teams nationwide. So we just felt that along with us developing and growing as a club, we felt that this league would help us grow even better.
Well, I know UPSL and some of their conferences do have promotion or relegation. Is there any upcoming in Texas yet, or just?
Yeah, actually there is. There will be next season. They're not having it this opening season because there aren't enough teams. So basically every team that is playing UPSL and the Texas Conference is playing at the first division level of professionals. So I guess by fall, when we get more teams registered, they're going to pretty much lower those teams that are playing in relegation. So that was, and I'm glad you brought that up because that's another reason why that we felt that it was good. To have a relegation division and have a first division. Fortunately, the other league that we played in did not have that. And we felt that, when you have that relegation in a first division pro rel, it just improves the soccer. And, I come from Bolivia. We have a pro rel out there, professionally, second division, third division. Same thing when my son played in Mexico. It's the same way. And I'm glad that hopefully it'll take off here for the U.S.
Every game matters.
Yes,
so
definitely.
It's not a system where it doesn't count until September.
No. It's exactly right. Every game matters. Every game matters.
And now, was the UPSL the only one you looked at, or did you even consider like the PDL or the NPSL?
The very first league I looked at was NPSL, but unfortunately, it's very costly to play NPSL. We have a beautiful stadium that we lease from the city. That pretty much we have all the pieces of the puzzle to play NPSL, to play PDL, but financially, it was just not there. Pretty much right now, I'm wearing a lot of hats on the team. Head coach, the general manager, things like that. So as we grow, I get more staff to help me out. We're glad to Soccer Galaxy helping us out, sponsorship and Outlaw Gloves that helps out, gloves for our keepers and things like that. But financially, we just don't have a corporate sponsor yet, and we're looking to have that name placed on our jersey. So PDL was also looked into, a lot more money than NPSL. So I wanted to play in a league that was competitive, that was actually financially fit for me, for my pocket, until we start growing. But if things continue the way it is right now in UPSL, I just don't see us moving anywhere else right now.
That's a good league. Now, I know too late to do it last fall, but is there any idea of going on right now as the U.S. Open Cup? Any chance you guys are going to try to do the open qualifying?
Actually, yes. We wanted to do that last year. We submitted our paperwork. We paid. Unfortunately, we were a new team. We never played any league, so we were not accepted. According to the rules from the U.S. Open Cup, you had to be registered with a league at least 30 days. We were very new to TPSL. We never even kicked off the ball with them yet. So now we played with TPSL last season. We're playing 2018 spring with UPSL. So technically, we will be qualifying, play the pre-qualies with the U.S. Open Cup. I believe it starts in October. And who knows what can happen from there. I mean, it would be nice to hit the main draw. And that's a great opportunity for our kids to be seen. I mean, it would be phenomenal, a dream for us to do well in the qualifying. And our very first game open up in San Antonio against SAFC. It would be just, I mean, we would love to have it at our stadium. It would be phenomenal to play against them. So hopefully down the road, we'll see what happens.
We're here at Soccer Galaxy for the Samba kickoff event. We got Jonathan Gordino Rexroth here. He's been a San Antonio institution as far as soccer goes for many years. You were born in Santa Monica, California, if I believe right?
Yes, sir.
How did you end up in San Antonio?
Well, I grew up there all my life. My parents, we decided to move up here fully in 2009 because originally I had my aunt and grandmother that moved out here. So we would come here and visit for Christmas and Thanksgiving, and my parents just fell in love with it. because with all the land and everything, and we decided to move out here in 2009.
Sounds like me. I fell in love and moved out in 2017.
Oh, wow.
So,
you're brand new.
I'm brand new. I'm from Michigan, so
wow.
Detroit. So, tell us a little bit about the nickname Gordinho.
Well, everyone asks me this. So, well, my idol is Ronaldinho. Been my idol since I was little. My parents used to call me Gordo, out of respect in the Mexican culture. I know it means fatty, but in the Mexican culture it means love, son. So ever since I was 8 years old, all the Brazilians, Ronaldinho, Robinho, I decided from 8 years old, Gordinho. So I had that. So ever since then.
So you've been into soccer since?
Since I was about 4 years old.
Okay. And you played for Johnson High School here in San Antonio.
Yes, sir.
My understanding, you were the first athlete to sign a pro contract from Johnson?
Yes, first alumnus pro athlete. Yes,
great.
From that school.
And amateur-wise, you've played for the Corinthians here in San Antonio,
yes, sir.
Genova, and now you're back playing for Samba?
Yes, sir. Now that my season ended, I was in Spain, back in town for about a month and a half. What better way to play for a home club out here with kids, show them the ropes, show them how a veteran is, and just to keep in shape and all that.
How's the team looking in practice and everything?
Team is looking decent. It's a brand new club, brand new team actually. 3 players from the last team showed up for the remaining season, but now it's a brand new team. These kids, they are learning a lot, but it's a very decent team, very talented.
And you've trained with the Scorpions of the NASL.
Yes.
And you were with the SAFC.
Yes.
Earlier.
Before I took off to Spain, I got to train with them for about 3 weeks.
So, and how was that experience with you?
That was awesome. I felt great, to get the love from SAFC, get a chance to meet the coaches and everything and train with them. So hopefully down the road, you never know, maybe they might be interested in me.
Let's hope so, because they do like their native
right, what better
sons.
way to come retire and play in your home city?
And 2016, you were down playing in Mexico, Club Color.
Yes.
If I remember correctly, there were some issues with the division they were playing in or something that they couldn't move. They were supposed to move up and couldn't move up.
That's the team I played with, and then when I went back, it was with Club Mineros de Fresnillo in Zacatecas. I was getting ready. I signed my contract and everything, but a day later, literally, the pro division from the Mexican Confederation decided only for those teams in that Group B, they were only allowed to sign 95s and younger. And I'm a 94, so me and 8 other veterans were not able to sign for the rest of the season or play. And everyone else was already in preseason and signed their players, so basically I had no choice. Those other players from Mexico, they just went back to their homes, and I had to come back home to the States.
And hooked up with Genova. Right?
Yeah, and thank God I got the opportunity just to play with them for the main season and keep in shape and all that.
And now you're going to be heading back to Spain after this season.
Yes.
And it's CDL Alamo.
Club Deportivo Alamo. Yes, in the CDL Alamo. Yes.
So, and 5,000 seat, third division.
Yes, third division, about 5,000 to 6,000. Yes.
Okay. So, and you trained with them, and how's that squad going to look?
Squad is amazing. Just European football is just amazing out there. Even third division, fourth division out there is like basically SAFC out here. Maybe even first division sometimes. Just the technical ability, just everything. Those guys can really play. They got a lot of experience, and I'm still learning. But I'm very loved to get the opportunity to go back and sign for the preseason.
And it's in Barcelona or outside of Barcelona?
It's, if you want to put it, it's closer to Leganés, which Leganés is about 30 minutes from Madrid. So like here, it's like, say we're San Antonio to Austin. That's how close it is. Alamo is a small little town, like a pueblo. So I say maybe something like here, probably like Bernie, something like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
The United Premier Soccer League season would begin on May 20th for Samba FC as they faced USA ISL Oilers FC. The season started off strong as a Mashori Altidore goal in the 18th minute gave Samba the early lead. Unfortunately, the trend did not continue as Eric Escobar grabbed the first for the Oilers to even the match. He would eventually add a second to complete his brace, and Samba would fall 2-1 in their UPSL debut.
Hey, we're here after the first Samba FC match of the season. They started off their UPSL campaign today against Houston ISL. We're here with starting defender David Aguilera. We've talked about him before. He went to Warren High School. He was their starting defender for 3 years, sophomore, junior, and senior year. He was all-district all 3 years. He's recently committed to Texas Lutheran High School. And wondering, was that your first choice or?
Well, I wasn't offered a lot, so it was stuck between Shriner and TLU. So after examining the coaches and the playing style, I feel like my best fit would be at TLU.
And it's not that far away, so
yes, sir.
Staying at home
stay with mom. Stay with mom.
And being as a San Antonio boy, and you're here with Samba, was there any other choices as far as your summer league?
I didn't see a lot really in the summer because I'm a 99. So there's not a lot of options for me along with Lone Star Classic because they're starting to focus on younger groups. So I'm glad Samba FC came and showed me some love and contacted me because I really needed this.
Just staying in shape for the college season,
sir.
Go in fit and ready to go. So Division III with Texas Lutheran, you're going to play, Dallas, Colorado.
The game we should be going is Colorado.
Colorado School of Mines. Good program there.
Yeah.
So what do you know about the program that you're going to be with?
Program as in soccer-wise?
Yes.
So I don't know too much because I made a couple visits. He wasn't able to show us a lot because it's D3 school and there weren't a lot of practice with the players and all that. But with the coaching style of Coach Eddie, I feel like I'm able to learn a lot and progress throughout the years.
And what about academic-wise? What are you looking for?
I'm looking to be a physical therapist. I've been bouncing around kinesiology and all that. I'm just looking for the best fit, see what I enjoy most.
Well, it was great seeing you out here today.
Appreciate it.
Not the result you guys wanted, but
of course not.
A couple of weeks and you'll be back.
Yes, sir.
So we'll see you then.
I appreciate it.